Thank you for watching, and in this video we are going to cover how to use auto dimensioning tool in SolidWorks drawing. So I would say one of the best way to work inside of SolidWorks is if the SolidWorks does most of work for you. So right now in this case what we want to do is we want to give dimensions to our this entity. So we already covered different dimensions tools like baseline dimensions, chain dimensions, ordinate dimensions, angular dimensions, and much more. So I want to use in this video auto dimensioning for this entity. So what we can do is we can just go into the annotations and then we can go into the smart dimensions, and if you want to see all other options you can just click on this tiny option and then you can go and you can check all those options. But I'm gonna go into the smart dimensions. So we already used smart dimensions in previous videos a lot of time, but we were using dim expert and then we were just giving dimensions by ourselves. But you can see there is another option in the menu which is auto dimensions. So into the auto dimensions, so you can see first of all I need to choose an entity which I want to give dimension. So if you have multiple entities on your drawing, then you can choose all entities in view, or if you want to give dimension to a specific entity then you can select your entity. But right now I have only one entity, so that's why for me all entities in view is fine. And then there is an option horizontal dimensions. So for the horizontal dimensions, which kind of scheme do you want to use? As you can see, there are three different schemes: the baseline and chain dimension, baseline dimension, and ordinate dimension. So let's go with the first baseline dimensions. And then I need to choose the reference for the horizontal baseline dimension. So I would like to choose this line. I would select this box and then I would select this line. So as you can see, the information moved here. And then the next option is like where you want to place your dimensions, above of the entity or below. So below I would like to have dimensions here. And the next option is vertical dimensions. For the vertical dimensions, what kind of scheme? So I would go with the baseline as well. And what is the reference? So I would select this edge. So this is my reference, like that. And then dimensions placement, right of the view or left of the view, I want to have dimensions on this side. Okay, so if you are okay with them, so what you can do is you can just press apply. Boom. So as you can see, like we have tons of dimensions. So I'm just gonna click the green check mark. Sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful for you, or if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, I am gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video where you can find my course link, in which I have over 10 hours of videos in which I explain each and every command in a detailed way. Thank you. So we have tons of dimensions, and the best thing about auto dimensioning tool is it's not gonna miss any single dimensions. But the another thing is like you have to do a lot of work to clean this drawing. So what you can do is you can just start from one side, and if you want to clean it, in which dimension, at which place you want to give your dimension, you can move them. Suppose I want to bring it here, this one I want to bring it here. I would like to bring this one close, this one here, and even you can spend a lot of time here and then you can clean this drawing. So I would say like maybe this is more work, like if you are going to give dimensions by yourself, but this is an option which is not gonna miss any of the dimension. And now you just need to spend time on cleaning the drawing. Or if any of the dimension you don't like, suppose you don't like this dimension, so what you can do is you can just select this and then you can hit the delete key on your keyboard, and then you can delete the dimension. So this was like how we can use baseline dimensions in auto dimension. So I would say let's go and use ordinate dimensions. So we can delete it, or I already opened this sheet. So I can go into this sheet and then we are gonna go back into the auto dimensions, and this time we are gonna use the scheme of ordinate dimensions. So I'm gonna go into the smart dimensions and then into auto dimensions. So all entity is fine, and then scheme is ordinate. If you already saw my previous video, so I already mentioned how we can use Ordinate. So that scheme is gonna save you a lot of time, and that is the scheme which is gonna give the dimension in a very compact manner, I would say. So that's why I want to try Ordinate scheme. And then again I need to select my reference. So for the horizontal I would select this reference, this one, and then below, and then in the vertical dimensions I need to select again Ordinate, and then what edge for the reference I would select this edge, and the left of the view is fine, and then I'm gonna apply. So I'm gonna hit the apply. Look, this is pretty better than the baseline dimension, so I'm just gonna click the green check mark. As you can see, this is in a very compact way, so maybe you still need to clean a bit, so maybe in this way you can make it more readable. So I would say, like, look at that, this is really compact, but still you can just clean it as you want. Okay, I want to move them a bit further. Or suppose, like, the first thing is by the auto dimension, it is not gonna miss any of the dimension. But suppose if you think some of the dimensions are missing, let's delete this dimension. So suppose this dimension is missing. So what you can do is you can just right click on any of the dimension, and then you can go into the add to Ordinate. So now you are back into the Ordinate command. So you are just gonna select the circle. So it's gonna add the dimensions. Okay, I'm gonna click the green check mark. So look at that. In this way we can save a lot of time, although still we need to spend some time on the cleaning of the drawing. So as you can see right now, I think this dimension is extra. As you can see, what is this dimension? This dimension is just telling this arc center. So this is the dimension which I don't like, so I would like to delete this. So in that way, like, if you think like sometimes the dimensions are over defined, so you can just delete them, or if you think something is missing, so you can just add your own dimensions. So this was all about auto dimensioning in SolidWorks drawing. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, then don't forget to check the course link in the description. Thank you. Sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful for you, or if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, I am gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video where you can find my course link, in which I have over 10 hours of videos in which I explain each and every command in a detailed way. Thank you.